Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Johan, and this is YH Images, and today we're going to be getting into a little bit of photo editing. Let's go. So today's video is about photo retouching, but before we get into that part of the video, I want to talk to you guys about 3 hardware tools that I use to help me get through my photo editing pretty fast and helps me to be sufficient. The first thing that I use is a tablet. And no, it's not a Wacom tablet that most people have these days. I have the ZenLab tablet. The Wacom tablets I used to own, and I had a lot of issues with the drivers and things like that, and I kind of got frustrated, so I went and tried ZenLab when they had came out, and it works perfect straight out the box. Never had any issues out of it, and that's what I ended up sticking with. Now, the second hardware tool I use is a Loop Deck CT. And it's a module that's got a touchscreen on it, and I use that to program all my actions, curves, and just about any tool that you want to use that's in Photoshop. I don't have to worry about using my mouse to drag up there and click on certain things. I can just hit it right there on my pad, and I'm right there staying in the game, and that's the way I like it. And the third and last tool that I use is the toolbox. I kind of just use this mainly for being able to control my brush sizes. Also, I have it customized with a lot of my actions as well, where I'm using frequency separation, dodge and burn. I can get to a lot of my tools, brushes, mixer brushes, stamp tools, and all those things. I got them right there, right in front of me. So a lot of people may think that it's overkill with all the stuff that I got, but I'm kind of a gadget head, so I kind of get anything new that come out, and if I like it, I stick with it. Now that I got that out the way, we can get into the photo editing part of this video. And I'm not gonna go deep in depth of how I do my retouching, but this is kind of like my basics, just so I don't have this video being too long, at least this one. In future videos, I'm gonna go deeper into how I do things. And the image that I have for us to retouch today is a friend of mine by the name of Sapphire. She's a really, really great model. Been working with her for years, and if you get a chance to work with her, she's definitely going to give you her best. I'm going to put her information down in the description, so make sure you contact her if you want to do some gigs and collab and things like that. So this is the photo that we are going to be working with, and first thing that I see that I would like to do is darken this background. So gonna go up here and mask background, and we're gonna turn that down some, and I like it like that. Yeah, that looks great. And another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make these reds pop, so I'm gonna turn that up. I shoot them flat as well, so I like shooting them flat so I can dial in things how I want to. And this image looks pretty good. Probably gonna add a little bit of sharpening to it, just a little bit. Let me go in here and check that. Yeah, we don't want to go too far, so about right there is fine. And now we're gonna take this over to Photoshop. And there are 2 things that I use when doing photo retouching, and that's retouch for me. I use the healing, and I also use the dodge and burn. And I use those things because those basically take care of some of the heavy lifting, and I can just get straight to things instead of going to get the small areas, and I'll let that kind of take care of it. So let me open up my CT, my loop deck right there. So now that that's connected, and right now I'm just hitting the number 2 on my loop deck CT, and it automatically goes in here and gets rid of those blemishes. I'm about to show you real quick. So let me copy that so you can see here, and I'm hitting number 2. That's where I got it programmed at. and that's what it did for me. Took those away. So that's how we got that. Then I'm hitting the dodge and burn. I got that on number 3. So all I did is hit one button. Automatically takes care of a lot of the heavy lifting. So then I like to get my eyes together. That's my preset right there. Well, my action, I should say. We're touching up the eyes real quick. Here, get that catch light under there. And that's a bit bright when you pull it out this far. So we are going to dial that down some so it blends well. Okay, that looks good at 50%. And there's 2 frequency separations, and there's one is Gaussian blur and the other one is median. I do not use Gaussian blur because when you get to these edges, it kind of makes this sharp edge on there that I don't like. I'm not a fan of, so I just use median and that's it. So I'm going to do that now, and I have a 2 button combination that I use with my tour box, and it starts that action for me. And we're gonna go to 10. That's what I usually do with images that are this big as far as headshot wise. And we're gonna go in here and just subtly, don't go hard on your brush. I'm just making subtle strokes there. And we want to make sure that we are not changing the dynamics of the model's face. We want to stay in that range. And these are, like I said, these tools that I got are wonderful. They make my job a lot smoother. And for the people that are not using a tablet yet, y'all missing out, I'm telling you. And I'm not gonna lie, like when I first got a tablet, I had a Wacom tablet like 3 times. Like I kept taking it back to the store because it was hard to get used to it. And it was one thing somebody told me is that you have to unlearn a mouse. I was so used to trying to use the tablet like a mouse, and I had to unlearn that and pick up a new way of editing. So once I got used to using the mouse, the tablet, I would never go back to using a mouse. Now I don't even know how to use a mouse. I tried to use a mouse one day over one of my photography friends' crib, and it just felt weird. So I'm not going back. I'm happy where I'm at with the tablets. So I would encourage anybody that's serious about retouching and things like that to get you a tablet. It's gonna work out perfect for you in the end. So now, let me see. I'll go here. And like I said, I'm not gonna make this video super long. And as you see, I'm not even up here. So say I wanted to go to my brush. Well, this is my brush. This is my mixer brush. So I got those programmed into my toolbox. Stamp tool, got that in there as well. So that's how I get around here pretty quick. And I like this new remove tool right here. I got that program right here. It's a little button under a knob. I'm gonna get into all that in another video of how y'all can see how I'm using this stuff. And We go here. Said I'm not gonna make this video too long. And if you want to go get all that like that, I would. If I was going deep in depth with all this, that's what I would do. And like I said, that remove tool, I love it because it cleans all this up. I'm finna show you how I do that real quick. Make sure you keeping the skin texture. I remember when I first started editing, all my stuff looked like plastic dolls. And I tried so hard, more and more, practicing every day till I got it right. But I'm happy where I'm at today, but I still want to get better with dodging and burning. Well, not dodging and burning, micro dodging and burning. So that looks good. Then just getting the small things. Now, what I do from here is, like I said, all these is one button. Like you see what I just did? Just one button. Everything's precise. And I can go over here, remove tool, and we can line these eyebrows up. So let's see how they make them come out. That looks great. And you see how that is just looking wonderful. And let's get this and let's touch that up some more right there. That should be sweet. Yep, that looks great. Let's get this other side. Try not to go on too hard on this. There. Yeah, Sapphire doesn't have really bad skin either, so this, she makes it kind of easy. So, and this is good right here too for, you know, these type of areas. I just brush over these whole areas and it cleans that right on up. No problem, see? No problem, clean that up. Okay, now I want to go into we got a preset for global dodge and burn. So we're just gonna, this is how I do my highlights. Just a little punch on the skin, just a little bit. Hit those lips. Go here, 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 here. Then we're gonna go to burn. There, so drop that there. See how that her nose just popped more by just putting that burn under there. Here, here, there. And that looks pretty cool. And now we're gonna take that back to Photoshop. And I have a little preset for that too, where I just hold my top button and then press down. Takes me right back to Photoshop. And this is where we at. So this is, okay, I see something else I want to do. So let's go in here and the subject. We're gonna bring them darks down just a little bit. And I like adding just a little pinch of clarity in my photos, make it pop some more. Help them digging that. And let's go to full screen. And this is before, that's after, before, after. So that's pretty much how I do things when it comes to, doing something very basic and just trying to get something out there. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have anything that you'd like to see from me, be sure to leave that in the comment section, and I'll get to some of those. Till then, I'm out of here. Next video coming soon. Holla at y'all in a minute.